What's up, everyone? How's it going? Welcome back to another video here on the PokerStaples channel. 2 deep runs today. One of them is an $82 bounty. The second one is a very large field tournament, the $55 Gladiator. It was kind of the last tournament of the day. We're going to shut down the stream, and we made a run. So I think you guys are going to enjoy watching. Without further ado, enjoy the video. Ace Queen! Ace Queen, that's a big shove. We call, though, right? In the Gladiator, we got to call with the Ace Queen, dude. It's too big. No, against 10 Jack. Hit the ace, hit the queen. Come on, Barry. Let's go. Ace ball on the river. I guess I'm going to jab here. I think it's quite close. They open it up six-handed. We have ace jack with 16 big blinds. We go for the rip. We take it down to 140K, which is great. We're going to check in the 82 warm-up. And we go to a king 9-7 flop. Check raise here against the button limp. Okay, we'll just bet turn. Cheers, man. 3 on the river. We're going to go for some more value. Raise up dark. Really thinking this one over. Nice. Do get a call from worse hand, which is absolutely beautiful. Up to 177,000 in the 82 warm up there, and they had 9-8. We're going to rejam with the 10s here. Pretty good spot for a squeeze in the 82 warm up, so we'll stay tuned. In the 55 Gladiator, we're fast playing with the ace jack as well. Ace jack, check raise, take it down, which is fine. 81K. With the 10s, we get called by ace 10. That's a set. No 4. No 4, Daddy. Come on. Let's go. Up to 281,000. Let's go. Cordy B, celebrity knockout. Hold it for celebrity knockout. Oh, let's go. GG to the Cordy B. Oh, man. You love to see it. That is the third knockout on Cordy B now. The third celebrity KO. We love it. Yikes. Really close with ace 8. Probably a call, though. It's ace 4. We're ahead. Do we hold, though? All the way? No. They have a straight. And we're going to win this against ace jack. Ooh, I jinxed it. 10. Oh, it's a 10. I didn't jinx it. I shipped it, Dottie. Come on. We're down to 8. I mean, it's like, it's a quick lemon lime because the thing is, it's a small tournament today, guys. It is a small one. Get min raise. We're going to call with the 10-8 of hearts. Go to a flop of ace 9-7. Flopping the open ender. That's good. We'll take a look at the lobby in a second here as well because we obviously have table space. Check at the turn. Just check on the river. Like, happy to show down here if we can. A pair of 10s, but they go for the jam on the end and overbet jam as well. It's pretty interesting. They are one of the chip leaders, which is something. So that turn is pretty good for us, which makes me want to believe that they could check back some good hands on the turn. But then at the same time, it is a bounty, so wouldn't they be much more likely to continue barreling this turn? We blocked the straight as well with the 8. All right, I think I'm going to call here. I think it's pretty close in the spot, but it doesn't make a ton of sense. So, yeah, I'll call. Nice. 142K. All right, man. Come on, chat. Catching the bluff there with the 10-8. We love it. Let's go. And a 3.5x, but with a suited king, definitely a call. Let's see a flop. Big call to the turn. Backdoor hearts get their reasonable draw they can have. Of course, they can still have ace-king, you know, and king-queen. I don't think king jack would play this fast, to be honest. Check. Nice. Beat 4 deuce. Bluff. Yikes. We go for a small bet here with the 5s. Get raised in the Gladiator. Call. Either they're bluffing, or they have a king, which we should get all the money from by the river. Goes check. Now I'm going to bet. In the small chance that they bluffed with an ace high, and now they're going to call. Have to call here with 5s full. Beat a flush. Wow. We have a lot of chips now. We have a lot. 352K in the 55 Gladiator. Come on, man. This might be our tournament. We have 31 big blinds. Now, it is a profitable jam, especially with payout pressure. I'm just going to go for it, dude. I like it, dude. 31 big blinds. I rip. We're all in. It's just like, it's so hard for them to call, you know? They don't want to call with ace queen here. You know? 2 off the money. Just go for the rip. Ace 9 suited. We see jam. Yeah, we call against Crouton here. There's 10s. Oh, Barry on the river. Come on, chat. We're down to 5. That's very lucky at the final table. We are 5-handed now. 1 off the money, so we're on the bubble. Against a small tournament today, right? Pretty top-heavy. It overlaid a bit. They jam. I'm going to gamble here as well. If they double up, it's not the end of the world because everyone's tied in chips. But I also think it's a good enough hand. There's no real payout pressure on us here. So, yeah, we'll go for it. Oh, my goodness. We did it again. We won it again, chat. We're in the lead, and we're in the money. Redfeld hype confirmed. Let's go. All right. This is hype. Now, we want to win. We're four-handed. The stacks are very close together. gonna definitely have to pay attention here. Because we can put a lot of pressure on our opponents, you know? They want to ladder up in the prizes. We'll get to those prizes in 1 second. Okay, C-bet, take it down. C-bet on the bigger side as well. So, we have currently guaranteed 270, and then it goes 540, 840, and then 1350 for the win. This tournament overlaid 20% today. Big overlay in the warm-up, which means we have a very steep payout structure. Like 32 players, it pays 4 players, like very top-heavy. Yeah, so... Open the 5-4, get a call, ace-7-8 on the flop, 2 diamonds. It's a little bit awkward here. I don't want to bet fold with the backdoor flush draw. We have a straight now. Okay, nice. Going to defend. I think a little bit deep to go for the jam, but we're going to start with a call and feel pretty good about this flop. There is very hard situations that could happen later in this hand, but for now, we don't have to worry about that. It's easy for your mindset in these spots to kind of drift into a negative spot, even though we do recognize we've very likely had the best hand right now. But the thing is, in a lot of hands, it's simple to play, you know? Like, you don't get yourself in tough spots on later streets. In this hand, even though, let's say on the flop, 80% of the time you're the best hand, 20% of the time, stuff gets really tough on later streets. Like this. And this is the tough one, dude. This is the tough one. So they raise with 2 reshove stacks behind. We're four-handed, though. We call. It's an ace-jack-6 flop, very dry. They bet we call, and on the turn, they bet 73K. Big bet, right? So with this sizing, they're saying, like, I have ace-king, ace-queen, or I have flop 2 pair, or I have a set, which is hard to do four-handed. It's possible, but it's hard to do. The problem is when they have ace-jack, we're dead. When they have ace-8, when they have ace-6, when they have 6s, 8s, jacks. But when they have bluffs, we own almost all of this pot. And they only have about a pot size bet left. So it's really tough here. There's not enough draws to protect from, so I'm going to call. But I am going to continue. 7's actually a very bad river. 9-10, which is one of the most obvious draws, gets there. 9-10 suited. I will fold the river. Along with my graphic design help, Jordan is his name. We call the all-in ace-10 against ace-queen. Unfortunately, really unlucky to run into ace-queen there. 10 big blinds deep. Not running hot. Not running hot at all, chat. Going to limp it in. This hand is pretty awkward at the stack depth. Like, if we raise and they 3-bet, you know, like, do you 4-bet or do you call, play out of position? It's pretty awkward. Check on the flop, 9 on the turn. I'm going to bet on the big side here. Pretty unlikely they check back a 10 on the flop. Not super common. Pretty unlikely they check back diamonds on the turn as well. Ace on the river, alright. We just don't have many bluffs here. We have to bet quite small. Like, what bluffs do we have? It's just not many. I mean, I think we have to call river when we played this way. I mean, we have aces and 10s with a 9 kicker, but I'm trying to figure what they have, because they should raise ace-jack, ace-queen, ace-king pre. Most likely going to bet a 10 on the flop. I mean, this could be a slow play 10. Most likely going to bet diamonds as well, I would think, on the flop. Most diamonds. Yeah, I have to call. I don't know what this is. Jack-8. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that was. Read when people do copy pastas like that. 9-7 we jam against the big blind, who does have a calling hand here with the king-jack, and they're going to win. They double up to 300K, and we're all the way back to 750. We've done this before, man. We're going to have to fold the 4-7 on the button as well. Jam the king in the small blind. I think it's fine, especially given payout pressure. That's called really tight. They call with ace-8, though. I don't even know if they're supposed to call there for what it's worth. I think it's probably a fold, but I'm not going to fault them. I think most people are going to call there, but I think I would bet money that I think that's a fold given the way stacks are. We'll call a jam here with ace-deuce, I guess. I mean, payout pressure sucks a little bit here, but I think ace-deuce suited is strong enough. And if we lose here, we're basically tied, so it doesn't change our situation that much. So I think it's fine to call. Ace-deuce against 7s. Come on, man. Yeah, I think we got to call against the short stack. If the big stack jammed, it's a little bit different, but I think we're short enough where the payout pressure isn't high enough where we can fold the 7s, so we call. It's ace-8, we got to flip. Yes. Come on, man. 385. Come on, man. We take the second place. All right. They have 4 big blinds. G Gerda. Min raising a call from G Gerda. Queens against 8-6. Quads. Quads are good. All right. We're down to 3. 3 left, everyone. We ladder up to 540 bucks. Locked up. Call up your min raise. Oh, look what we've done to ourselves. Look what we've done to ourselves on this flop. Check, check. Please. Check back. Yes. No. Bad river. Well, maybe it's an okay river. Actually, they raise on the button, right? They're going to have a wide range. So, wow, they quickly bet big. We call with ace king suited in the gladiator. This is interesting, isn't it, chat? They check back turn. They don't have a jack, right? So when they bet on this river, they're going to have an ace. But the thing is, aren't they going to check back a lot of aces on the flop? Aren't they, though, on the jack 10-6? I think we have to call here, chat. Hero call. Oh, my God, they have a jack. What? Why? Okay. Still hand for hand down here. After we have to fold that ace king, we're going to fold the 10-6. Maybe new name, new luck is trying to keep us in because they have a really good payout situation here. Ace queen is amazing. So we jam and hope to get a call here. We can't get a call. 113K. All right. I mean, we continue here. Jack 7's a fold. Jam, folds, next hand. It's interesting because we're 1/3 of the stack now, right? And we're able to get a bunch of shoves through. So I think in terms of picking up chips, this is going to profit. But is it a fold given payout pressure? Because doubling up here doesn't really help our chances of winning first too much, right? Does it help our chances of winning second? It does. I think it's kind of close here. I think we call, though. I think king 9 is just good enough. It's jack 10. Oh, we ran so bad in that tournament, man. 540 bucks in third place. GG. GG. That sucked. I'm not happy about that, man. This is the feature one, so we're in the money. Red fell type confirmed down here. So let's get that with the money sign on it. $30 in bounty, 66 cash. So if you have a piece on stake kings, it's about double the money or so as of right now. But let's go for the c-bet here. We cover for a bounty. How did we forget the Twitch open sweat? They call. Just going to jam the turn. It's not the best turn in the world, but still a jam with top pair. And we've won. And we got a $30 bounty. Come on, chat. Let's go. Big pot coming our way. We are up to 725,000. 61 in bounty, 76 cash. Whew. Come on, man. That's an obvious sweat I missed. $61 bounty, the jam for 13 bigs. I think it's a call. The ace 10 against 8s. That's a 10. Hold it. Come on, chat. We're doing it, man. We're doing it live. Raising a call. This should be pretty weak here. I'm going to go for the squeeze. I think this cold call of the open is pretty weak. And I think people are going to raise wide with this bounty in play. So once this bounty folds, I think they're going to have to fold a lot of their range is my thinking. If they get it in here, of course, we're priced in at this point. But yeah. I expect it to go fold quite a bit. Bless cop. I had queen in that 4-liner. Tough one, bro. Really tough there. Scorched stone folds. Nice. We're up to 1.4. Oh my God, bro. We got a call, dude. 150 bounty here, $100 bounty here. We have 2 overs, open ender, and a flush draw. It's a big pot. Hit it. Yes, let's go. The 10 on the river, Dottie. It's huge. It's huge. We're up to 2.3 million. We have 378 in bounties. If you got a piece on stake kings, buckle up, chat. Here we go, man. Sam Grafton is definitely pretty good at the banter, and I expect banter at the final table. They check jam. I mean, this sucks, but we call. Getting 2.5 to 1 here with 7s. Oh my God, that's so bad, bro. Ace 8 suited. Oh my goodness, man. All right, we are down to 1.4 million. That's tragic. Ace 10, another raising hand. This time, if the Knight King goes all in the big blind, we'd call. We have 7.8 big blinds to start the hand. No party, no money on the button. Thinking about it, deciding what to do. Okay, they want to. Let's gamble. 60 bucks. 10 ball on the flop. Hold it against the ace king. No queen, no king. Come on, chat. We take it down. Getting lucky against the ace king. That's huge. We're up to what? 1.9 million. Almost 2 million flat. 438 in bounties. 132 cashed. All right. And all in from no party, no money. $81 bounty, but the jam for 12.7 blinds. That's the thing. Close, man. I think it's going to be a rejam. If anyone else puts some money, we're out of the way. This bounty isn't that important at this stage of the tournament, but our ace-jack, I think, is winning, and we're a little bit ways away from, like, the ICM pressure, so we're going to gamble here, chat. Get the vamos out. Come on, man. Here we go. Here we go. King, queen, ace-jack. Hold it. It's big. It's important. Come on, chat. Let's go. 2.6 million, $81 bounty coming our way. Are we in second place? Probably not. I might have overhyped it. I did overhype it. We're in third. It's still hype, though. It's still a moment of time. Come on. Min raises the call. So we have Jack 3 suited here with 11 big blinds. But it's 120 to win 673. I think we have to call here. We are on the final table bubble. We flop at the top pair. We stop and go, I think. Very draw heavy board. They lead. Okay. This is annoying because I think they can have some really strong hands here, but I think we also need to jam. Given there's 1.1 million in the pot, we have 1.1 million back. We may final table bubble this tournament, but we got to gamble. There's just too much money in play. We're all in. Come on, Jack 3. Oh my God, look at that turn. Oh my God, look at that turn. We're up to 3 million. Oh my goodness. To be fair, we have a decent amount of outs to chop and stuff there. But damn, dude. 3 ball on the turn. I think they're going to move in here. Boom. Final table. Hype of the $55 Gladiator, you guys. Come on, man. First final table unlocked of the 55 Gladiator. It's a tough tournament, dude. And deuce 5 against a 7. 5. We are down to 7, guys. 7 remaining in the tournament. GG to Big Money Salvia. We are in last. But don't worry. We have a lot in bounties. Wow. Jam, rejam. Ace, queen, ace, jack. Yeah. We're down to 6. Another ladder. Bad side bad run. Sitting on 12.7 million. If they jam, we fold. If they min raise, we call. If they fold, we jam. No, if they min raise, we jam, actually. King 9, ace 3. Hold. Wow. Boom. That's a big pot, you guys. Up to 5 million. Wide call, given the stacks, honestly. Pretty wide there. Let's go, man. King, jack, ace, queen for the double knockout. Oh, my God, dude. See you guys. See ya. We're four-handed. Scorchstone getting scorched. There is 4 left of the tournament. We're in 3rd place. This is a thing, man. This is a moment in time. Ace, king, ace, 9. Boom. We're 3-handed, chat. We've got a top 3 locked up at least. The bronze medal guaranteed. But can we take it down? We're in 3rd place, but we've got hope. We've got a chance. They make it small, too. Oh, man. It's just close, dude. I'm going to limp call. And we're going to check now. Check now. And we have the ace of hearts blocker as well. It's interesting. They bet 450. We'll call to the turn. Jack of hearts. Pretty interesting. I think we call, and then we go to the river, and if they bet again, then it's tough, you know? Like, I don't think the turn's tough. Obviously, we pick up the nut flush draw. Well, now there's actually so much in the pot. Yeah, I'm going to actually jam this turn, I think. With the top pair and the nut flush draw, there's 3.4 million in there. If we call, there's like 4.7, and we're only going to be left with 2.2 back, like half pot. So I think it's better to protect our equity here than to call and, like, keep some bluffs going. So I'm going to go for the jam. Now, the thing is here with our hands, they could actually think about folding with a better hand. Even though we're like protecting our equity, we think we have the best hand with a pair of aces. Ace Jack thought about it, called. There it was, but we hit a heart. Oh my God, we're running good, chat. Come on, man. Gonna fold a 4-9. That's sick. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. All right. Here's up 7-8 suited. Get a call from bad side bad run. Ace 5-3, 2 hearts. So I think we go for a small bet here. We'd love to win with ace high. Put a decent amount of pressure on them as well. And a re-raise to 1.7 million. So this is interesting. I think with 3.5 million, it's pretty close because they're going to have a decent amount of just bluffs here. The problem is if we call, what do we do on the turn, right? What do we do on the turn? They don't 3-bet pre, so they don't have ace king, ace queen, ace jack, you know. And like even ace 10 suited and ace 10 offsuit is probably going to 3-bet. Now they can have 3s, they can have 5s, they can have better flush draws. And they can have deuce 4 suited. Ace 5, ace 3 as well. But that said, I think there's going to be so many bluff raises here. With 3.5 million in the pot, I think we just play it fast. We're just going to play it fast. Nice. 11 million. Nice, 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 nice. Come on, chat. Let's go. We call with the queen deuce, 3 on the turn. That's hella small. I'm going to raise. Because I think if I had a 4, which is a very reasonable card for us to have here, we would raise on this turn. When they bet 715 into 2.9. And I don't think our deuce is quite good enough to call on the turn. So we'll just raise. If they call, give up our bluff on the river, I think is fine. Because the hands we represent by check raising the turn, 4x, just got worse. Flush gets there, and full houses get there. So, like all the hands that hit this card, 2 pairs, flushes are going to just call the turn. We're only representing a straight on the turn by raising, so I don't think we can continue bluff on the river. And they have fours. There you go. They block the things that we're saying we had on the turn. They call. I'm going to call with the 8-9 as well. Let's go to the flop, which is queen 6-3. Interesting. This is similar, bro. We just saw a flop like this, didn't we? Now, I think we're a little bit too deep against just like a one bet to jam. And if it goes bet call, then I don't love jamming because we can be against better draws. Goes check, check, check at the flop. Jack at the turn. I think good spot to bluff here. We're not going to get raised off our hand that often. So I bet 900K. I think I can represent a queen and a jack betting 900K here. Such a bad river. Such a bad river for us. Oh. The thing is, they don't ever fold a queen on this river. That's the problem. We do beat some draws, but like we don't bet very many jacks on the turn. It's the hardest hand to rep there, so I think we have to give up. It's so annoying, but we have to give up. Yeah, okay, I'll raise the kings. I was thinking like, oh, should we start limping with kings? No. We don't have a history of limping, so let's just keep raising. Hopefully we get a jam, we call, and we take the chip lead again. Yeah. Jam, we call, take the chip lead again against fives. Top set. It's good. We got the full house. It's good. We got the lead. It's good. 14 million check. Come on. Raising the jam. 7.8 million and a call. Aces, jacks. Wow. Cooler. Cooler. And we are heads up. GG to bad sight, a bad run. Heads up in the 55 Gladiator chat. Come on. Let's get it done against Why So Serious. Very good player here for sure. So we have 2,500 cashed, 20 or 500 in bounty. So we'll call it 3K in a good spot. That's okay. That's all right. 36 bigs. I'm going to call king 6-3, all clubs. Check. It's close to want to bet here because there's a lot of things we can get value from, like higher clubs. You know, if they have 9 or 10 or jack or queen or ace or of clubs, they're going to continue. We can get paid with our pair of sixes. Check, check, and they bet 1.4 million on the turn. Definitely call. And is pretty good here with third pair and the OK flush draw. River's a 9 of diamonds. Pretty bad river. Hits one of the most obvious draws to me, which is queen jack. With or without a club. It's just like one of the most obvious draws. So definitely not a good river. We blocked the lower end of the flush draw, but I think just not enough bluffs there. Going to raise here. I mean, I know we're raising these sort of hands in the big blind, but I'm curious out of position as to whether we want to do this or not. Go for the limp jam, which is very big. Yeah, 27 bigs there. Limp jam, which is interesting. Fold the 8-3. We'll limp, call a jam. But the check. All right, deuce 3-3 in the flop. I think value bet is the right play here with our ace queen. We're just talking very wide ranges, right? 100% range. So ace queen is probably the best hand. I think we can value bet, get a lot of worse ace highs to call, a lot of king highs to call. Protect against like jack 10 hitting a free card, you know? Check with the queen 4. We'll start with a check on the ace queen deuce. And bet will call. Turn. Bit of an issue here. So we've kind of capped our range a little bit by checking pre, calling on the flop. But I think we should probably still call here on the turn. And see if they go for the bet on the river. But I think clearly we have a fold now if they triple barrel. And they do, so we'll fold. King 10 is a call of a jam. Okay. Against jack 10. Good, we're ahead. Get back in this a little bit. Okay. All right. GG, guys. We are going to finish with $3,017.34. Pretty happy with that, man. I mean, not a lot went well in the heads up there. Obviously, we just had to make a couple folds. Didn't have very many good hands, and then lose the all-in king 10 to jack 10. Sucks, but, you know, that's okay. I'm happy with the second place. I made pretty epic run. Thank you guys so much for watching. Very frustrating in the second place. I really wanted that a trophy for the achievements page, but at the end of the day, I really can't be too upset. That is a massive field tournament. To get second place in a tournament like that, I mean, we're talking tournament poker here. You have to get lucky to make these deep runs, right? The average, of course, is going to be profitable over the long run, but when you get a second place, even if it stings, take a step back, be appreciative. And I am. So thank you guys so much for watching. Check out some of the other videos that we're releasing on the channel. We've got tons. We've got 5 years almost of archived poker content here. So yeah, enjoy that. But until next time, we'll see you later.